What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and a big war damn eagle. Today it is the year two off season. We are coming off of our national championship win, and I could not be more excited. But immediately after advancing into the off season, we got hit with the worst news. So here it is: Walker White and Cam Coleman both probably going to leave us. I am almost 100% sure they're both going to leave us. It is heartbreaking. It doesn't make sense why they would leave us at this point. Maybe Walker White for playing style, but after you win a national championship, maybe it doesn't make sense for them to leave. So here we go. Moment of truth. Here are all the players, and for the sake of realism, if they have good years and they're juniors and they want to go to the NFL, I am not going to stop them from getting the bag. Right? Keldrick Falk has had 2+ years or 2 years back to back where he was an amazing defensive end. But Cam Coleman got a medium persuasion chance. This really hurts my feelings, man. He had a great season too. Let's hope. Let's persuade. Failed. All right. So we lost Cam Coleman. We lost Cam Coleman. All right. Man, you can probably hear the hurt in my voice right now, man. That blows. Pro potential. I mean, dude, you had 2 years back-to-back years where you were great. Here's a bunch of the other players that are graduating. Wooden's gone. Crawford's gone. Stone Cold's gone. Champ Anthony's gone. Jaquez Cross is gone. Reed Hughes running with Reed. Another big shout out. He's gone. Uh, I guess the best thing to do here is to try to persuade some of these other players to stay. And we kept one of the Televalu. We kept one of the wide receivers that we recruited last season, and we lost Sneed. We did lose Sneed. I'm not real big on Timmerman. He was a running back anyways. I converted him to fullback. We're probably just gonna let him go. Yeah, he's got a couple of things, but he's a 70 overall, and we just recruited a ton of running backs that have already signed with us. Uh, do we persuade Walker White? Let's go for it. Let's give it a chance. Failed. Okay, so we lost Cam Coleman, Walker White, and Sneed all to the transfer portal, and there's nothing I can do about it except for have better. At least we didn't lose Cunningham. Let me know in the comments if we should even start Cunningham. We may just go with Hank Brown, the baby goat. He probably deserves it, especially if we're not going to be able to put up the stats anyways. We'll just run some packages for Cunningham. Here's the draft results. 4th round, Keldrick Falk. That's criminal, honestly. He probably should have came back, but he wanted to leave, so I'm going to let him leave. Lou went in the 5th round. Also criminal. Wow. What? That was crazy. Okay. Georgia. See, that's more reasonable, Georgia. Thank you. LSU, there we go. Nussmeier's gone in the 3rd round. Who else we want to see here? Where's Texas? There's TCU. They lost some good players. Texas Tech, Texas. There we go. Arch Manning coming back another year, so he did not go pro yet. We got one more year where Mike could play Arch Manning. So here we go. The recruiting is going to be fast forwarded. I know we had a comment asking me to do more recruiting. I am going to do the recruiting. Season 3, we are going to start doing more in-depth, maybe not weekly, but bi-weekly, where we'll break down some of the recruiting board if we add anybody, any visits, whatnot like that. It's important to me that I try to accommodate all the viewers as much as possible. So if you want to see recruiting, let it be known. All right, but The recruiting class is basically done at this point. We are in the top 10. We have not yet confirmed a top 10 recruiting class, but I am confident enough to say that we will sign a top 10 recruiting class. I am very, very confident in saying that because we're already in the top 10, and it would take some massive mistakes. But really quickly, if you've been watching the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It all means the world to me. I'm going to put on a little music real quick and let it fly through the recruiting for y'all to read, and I'm going to shut up for a minute. So if you didn't catch it because it was moving too fast, we offered a ton of player scholarships just to fill out the board. But Walker White had Alabama listed as their number one school that they were interested in, and Cam Coleman had Clemson and Georgia on their list. So that just to keep track on our championship winning roster that decided to leave us when they still had another year or two worth of really, really good football. It's kind of mind blowing. But here we are again. Just going to quickly go through and schedule as many visits as possible. See, this is the part where you're going to get to see a lot of this real quick. It is being fast forwarded because I don't want the video to take all day. We are just going through and we are offering scholarships and setting up visits as quickly as possible because that's the way you have to tackle the transfer portal. It is not like recruiting the high school players. But here we go. DJ Braswell, boom! 4-star running back. That's going to complement Cobb. He is going to, because now we've done lost Stone Cold Damari Austin. We need somebody to come in and supplement that senior running back role. We did offer another guy. I don't know if we're going to keep that guy. I don't know. We lost a few people. Right here. A guy decided to go to Clemson. A guy decided to go to Oregon. And another guy, and I really needed that guy from that DB that decided to go to Oregon. So here we are again, week 3 of the 4 with the recruits. So now basically you have a decision. You want to remove all the players that committed to other schools from your board, and then you've realized that you have 3 spots open. If you don't want a player, like I decided to remove that running back so that way Cobb wouldn't be worried about his playing time. With this last couple weeks, now you need to remove and add more players to your board because ultimately with the transfer portal, the player is going to commit to the team that he has an offer from. And so it's important, especially in that week 4 of recruiting, that you go through and you offer scholarships to players that don't have any offers, especially the high 3 and high 4 stars. You want to get those players offers, especially if you're playing as a small school. I don't have that problem at Auburn, but like if I was doing a rebuilding series or something like that, I would want to, I would definitely be offering all the 3 and 4 star players during the last week of the transfer portal. It's smart game planning, and it's how you take advantage of the in-game mechanic. So here we go. Advance to the final week, week 4. Bo Burks, boom! 3-star left guard. Gotta love that. Now that's our second recruit. Did we get anybody else? No, but all our stuff looks decent. Transfer portal recruiting week 4. Here we go. Last week. So we lost a player to Kansas State, it looks like. But we want to hurry up and see. Now you seeing me sell. See, now if you got 2 of the 3, no matter what, one of these categories is going to have the 3. Every player has the 3, and every player has one of these categories that matches it. So I don't know for sure what his third thing was, but we're going to offer the one that had the mystery because it's obviously going to be that one. Then you just want to go through and remove all the rest of the players. And you want to that obviously you aren't interested in, and you want to add the players that you can. See right here, you see me going through, and you see me looking at 4 stars and offers. And if you want to add them, you add them, and if you don't, you don't. But you do want to offer as many scholarships as you can on this week 4 of the off-season recruiting to fill out your roster. You don't want to have a bunch of walk-ons coming in here filling out your roster. So there's all the tips and recruiting that I can give you. Like the recruiting in this game is pretty simplistic, man. It's super simple. You're not gonna get I did struggle the first season. Granted, I was in such fan mode. Hold on, boom, Lucas Taylor, 3-star center from Mobile, Alabama. 3-star quarterback J.J. Cody, boom, from Stockton, California. That's great. And we get to level up some more. That's even better. Cunningham, again, not even sure if he's going to be the starter. If he is, if he is, it is because of the goodwill of the people in these comments. Because I'm thinking, I personally think the baby goat, Hank Brown, should play. But we lost a player to LSU. We did lose a player to Tennessee. So we signed, it looks like 30 out of 35 players. I am not going to complain about that. And we finished with the number 9 recruiting class. We were at 7, so we did drop a little bit. But I'm proud of that. We landed a top 10 recruiting class in our second year. Here we are, DJ Braswell being our number 1, Martin Hearns, 4-star wide receiver. Look at these ranks nationally: 8, 35, 58, 60, 67, 68, 91. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that was like 7 top 100 players committed to the Tigers. So even though we won a national championship, and even though we lost a lot of our key contributing players, and this might be a rough season, we ain't stopping. We're still trying to win another national championship with another team. With you get what I'm saying? With a different Auburn Tigers team. And we got quarterbacks to replace Walker White. Cam Coleman's the one that hurts me the most because I didn't see that one coming. And we're going to check out in just a moment where they actually committed to. But here we are going up and down this class, man, and I love this top 10 class. Number 9. Let me get a War Damn Eagle in the comments. Hashtag number 9. I love that. Georgia 1, Kentucky 2, Miami 3, Notre Dame 4, Oregon 5, Tuscaloosa 6, Wisconsin 7, Michigan 8, Auburn 9, LSU number 10. That's the top 10 recruiting classes. Now we want to find out who Walker White and Cam Coleman signed with. Cam Coleman decided to sign with the Georgia Bulldogs. All right. I don't want to have to play the Georgia Bulldogs with a Cam Coleman-like receiver on the team. And Walker White goes to Louisiana Tech. I thought he was going to go to Bama. If he'd have went to Bama, I'd have made it a mission to hunt this dude down in the next Iron Bowl. But he goes to La Tech because that's an upgrade. Wow. That might who in their right mind after winning a national championship then goes and commits to La Tech? And now we are here finally for the training results to get a preview of next season's roster. We will do a roster breakdown in the first video for season 3. But as you can see here, our best player is going to be Reed Jr., the defensive tackle. Here we go. Hank Brown, quarterback. Cunningham, number 2. We got an 81-80 overall here. So we do have a little bit of a quarterback battle brewing in the offseason. Cole Durant not looking like he's going to be a big factor in that. Jeremiah Cobb, stand up. 89 overall. Got to love that. Bryce Kane stepping up as a junior at an 81 overall. He's more of a receiver anyways. Here we are. A lot of the receivers. Perry Thompson's going to be an 87 overall. That looked nice. Michael Riley, 87 overall. Rico Walker, 87 overall. Left guard. We looking good across the offensive line. Looking good. Amaris Williams, 87. Robert Woodyard Jr., we moved to right end. He is going to be an 82. Darren Reed Jr., 93 overall. Damn. Joe Phillips, 88. Whit Weeks, 84. DJ Barber, 83. There's a little bit of a position battle brewing there. Antonio Kite he's worried about his playing time. He's worried about. I would be too. Look at all these amazing DBs we have, and a lot of them are young, man. A lot of them are young. We have a sophomore just as good. Amon Lane is going to be a game breaker. Really, these seniors should be scared because look at these sophomores and freshmen we have. Caleb Harris, 85. Terrence Love decided to come back, and we got him as an 87 overall in his senior year. Our defense might still be on point, and I'm just so thankful because I don't know what to expect from our offense without Cam Coleman and Walker White. Real quick here. A breakdown. We got 20 points to spend. We cannot get the CEO trait yet, but we can get the strategist. Or we're going to go in here to this recruiting. We got a lot of the recruiting boost already. I'm sorry, I'm just reading through a lot of this. Uh, Magnetic personality. We want to try to keep these receivers from now on. That's definitely a sure thing here. I think we want to do magnetic personality for defensive linemen too. That would be smart. So, for some reason, you have to get the elite recruiter to be able to open up the bottom part of the chart. It's locked off. We are working on that. What else do we got here? Strategist. Do we want to go? Do we want to get some? Do we want to get a last dance with the quarterback? Bonus increase for every visit quarterbacks are taken before visiting you. Bonus interest, excuse me. Mind reader, wide receiver. You see, these mind readers increase chance to learn their development trait. I just learned that too in a breakdown video last week. I don't know if that's, to me, I don't know if that's super important, but development traits are apparently overpowered in this game. So if you got players with super development traits like elite and star and all that stuff, impact, you want to try to use those players more often than not, and because they're going to progress and they're going to be dogs right when you get them. But we did upgrade Scheme Guru a little bit while I was talking on, and really quickly, we're going to advance. Boom. Here we are. We have to encourage the transfers. This is another part of the game, or another part of the video where I'm going to put on music. I don't want to sit here and talk over all my decisions, but understand I'm usually just cutting the worst player in every position, or a senior that has been overtaken by somebody who is far better and far younger. So another musical break. All right, so enough of encouraging people to leave the program. Here's a glimpse, a real quick sneak peek at next season's schedule. We're going to play JMU, Old Dominion at UCF, Coastal Carolina, Missouri at Mississippi State, LSU, Florida at Kentucky, at Arkansas, at Georgia, at Alabama for the end of the season. And I have to ask you one more time, if you watched the video all the way and you haven't already subscribed, please do. It makes me so happy. Every time I see a new subscriber, I have to run and go tell my wife, and she gets so aggravated with it. I am just I'm a grown man child. I can't help it. But you know, I love this game. I love this channel. A huge war damn eagle to everybody who has supported me. And I'm out of here. Can't wait for season 3.